For the second straight night, the Pacers will start this lineup, their 14th of the year, with Sabonis and Brogdon out. Justin Holiday, Doug McDermott, and Miles Turner the front court. In the backcourt, Karis LeVert and Edmund Sumner. Pacers snapped a 3-game losing streak Saturday against San Antonio. The Bulls snapped a 6-game losing streak the other night with a win against Brooklyn. Young, Williams, Levine, Vucevic, and Satoransky, the 5 for the Bulls. Step back 3, Levine. He hit some big shots, Quinn, back in February, especially in that 4th quarter and in overtime as the Bulls won. Vucevic has his first basket. This is his 6th game. He joined the Bulls on a 4-game road trip. Satoransky cut off by LeVert. A drive by Vucevic, and Markkanen finishes.
That's a heck of a play made play by Vucevic. That's a left-handed pass, and Markkanen made a play out of it.
Vucevic. And he can do that.
Yeah, he can make threes. That'll be the challenge for Miles, to be able to really discourage the three ball and get back out.
Satoransky has returned for the Bulls as well. He goes inside, and Vucevic puts it in. And a 12-point Chicago lead. He's so good, Quinn, with that left hand.
Well, he's good with both hands, Chris, but you're right. Miles Turner was expecting the inside turn, but because he is so good with the left hand, he turned outside and was able to get it up.
White has come back in, and this is where Vooch does a nice job trailing.
Well, that's the same thing Miles just did a couple seconds ago, because centers naturally collapse. But right over here, you're looking at an 11-point lead, all of a sudden back up there.
On the baseline, Vucevic, Satoransky open.
That's a play. They literally ran that play, and Satoransky moved right up to get there.
Well, if you think about the last Chicago game, almost 2 months ago, the Pacers had to rally in the 4th quarter, down 9, outscoring the Bulls 35-26 just to get it to overtime. But then Levine and company, and there's a start. They run the play out of the locker room to Vucevic. Now Vucevic for 3, and it's 5 straight to start the quarter. And a difference maker that Chicago knew they wanted to get, and that's Nikola Vucevic. Williams drives, cut off by McDermott. Vucevic.
Makes it tough. You can't get to Vuce late.
Cutting, Satoransky. 15 for Karis LeVert. Had a 43-point game earlier this year in Brooklyn. Had a 51-point game as a career high. Vucevic to the basket.
He is so strong, and with those big hands, he just put his body into Goga, and he couldn't get to it.
Vucevic again. 23 for Vucevic.
But Chris, it's too easy. Got a fresh LeVert on the floor.
And Vucevic was waiting.
You got to go help. He's at the front of the rim. You got to go help. Because he's just, not only is he good with his left hand, Chris, he's really strong.
Chicago has Toronto on Thursday on the road. This is the first of 5 straight on the road. Then they're in Atlanta, and then Sunday at Minnesota. But these are games for Billy Donovan against teams you're battling with for position in the Eastern Conference. Pacers, Toronto, Atlanta.
Well, part of the year you're battling in the division.
Yeah.
And that's always going to be important. Because that can be one of the tiebreakers. If you got a situation where you actually tied 2-2.
30 for Vucevic. Billy Donovan pointed, but still no timeout. He's got a couple of players there. Cristiano Felicio and Ryan Arcidiacono. And for only the 6th time this year, the Pacers fail to score 100 points as the Chicago Bulls win the season series 2-1. First time they've done that in 4 years. Thad Young and the Bulls win it 113-97.